Hello everyone. Here recently, Warframe has added a new set of missions for the Orokin moon on Earth. These set of spy missions have you going back and forth through like slip space between the voids and take quite a bit of work to figure out. I sat down for 2 hours after getting the update just so I could figure out how and what I'm supposed to be doing in order to complete these things. And after a bit of effort, I figured them out to a point where I feel confident enough to be able to tell you guys how to go about completing these. So, without any further waiting, let's get on with the Orokin Moon spy missions. We are on to the first of these vaults. Now, obviously, you want to go inside. You go through this first void here, hit this switch, and open this. Now this is going to take a bit of effort, but once you figure it out, you hit the buttons and you jump onto these. Now you have to wall latch. If you fall off of these, it will reset. The ball won't move back, but you're going to have to jump back through all of these. You have to land on each one in order to complete it. So what you do is you jump, latch, hit it, and then jump and latch onto the next one. You got to be very careful. You don't want to hit the ground because it's just time consuming. Now for this part, you need to open the door on the other side. So what you do, obviously, you hit the button there, stops that. So don't worry too much about it. If you're fast, you can jump from one to the other, just like this, until you make it all the way to the other side. It'll turn off the laser and open the door. Then you just jump up here, go through the void space, and you'll be in this room. Now watch out for the Oculist and that drop-off right there. This is, again, scanners. I emphasize these a lot in the videos if you don't know patrol routes. You watch for it, wait for it to go its way, and I figured the easiest way to deal with this is to just go to this rock over here and wait for it to pass, then jump back across, right behind it. Then we come into this room, which I find irritating, and I sort of cheat my way through. You gotta aim. Okay. You have to hope the patrol doesn't come back by while you're down there, but what you do is you aim for this spot right here, and you need to bullet jump across. Don't touch the laser. Being smacked by the rock doesn't set off an alarm, but the lasers will. Then you crawl in here and go through the void space, and you're at your console. Then it's a simple matter. You just unlock it, walk through. Also, smacking these is how you go back through. Just attack it. You just have to hit those, like that. And on to vault number 2. This one, I tell you, it took me forever to figure out. This one was the most confusing of them all, but the route is over simplistic. You feel stupid afterwards, but you wait for the 3 lasers, then you go through, ignore everything, and go right through the next one, so you're over here. And you're gonna go through here, and there's sentries up there. So what better way to avoid a sentry than to just go out of their field of vision completely? So we're going to completely ignore those paths up there and go down here. Jump from one spot to another, try not to fall in, and just make your way across steady. Then you'll need to climb this wall right here to get onto the platform above. Just like that. Then you're going to come into this room. There's 2 sentries in here, but I just wait for the one down there to look away, jump down, and slide on through. Then, it's really simple from here. Speed is all it is. You run up the stairs, step on this, and it'll shut off that laser and open the door. Then you need to run as fast as you can to get through the lasers and the door before they turn back on. You have to hit that in order to open the door. I cannot emphasize that enough. But then from there, you just go through slip space and make your way right on out of the vault. This final vault happens to be one of the most simple, irritating, and time-consuming things there is. At first, it seems easy. You're just gonna hack this, run through the door, and you just run up on the next thing. There's a console right here. Once again, you just bring it open, run on through, ignore everything, come in here, hit a button. Also, pay attention to the one on the right, the lasers. You need to make sure you're on the opposite side that they're coming from, so that way you can hide under those. Now this console right, well, hold on a second. I know that trap likes to try and surprise you, so just get that while it, or not. We'll get that while it's now up. And this one you don't necessarily have to hack. I guess it's just more so to open the door for your squad if you brought a squad into a vault, which is not smart. This one, on the other hand, will help you carry on. So we just make our way on through. Once again, stay on the side that's opposite the lasers. Then you come in here, step on this platform, hit a button. And I feel like this is supposed to be harder than it should have been, but break a laser. And then you just go straight to the right. Then you look around a little bit. There's a hole in the wall. Slide on in, run through. And once you're on the other side, just avoid the obvious laser traps and go to this. Now this, you have to get while it's on this side. If you get it over there, you'll be on the wrong side of the door when you come out of the rift. So you go through whenever it's on that side, and you get here. Now this is the time-consuming part. It's got a color, there's a certain order you have to jump on these in. And what you do is, there's a button right up above and 6 lights around it that represent the different cones behind you, or surrounding you, at least. You're gonna have to match the specific order that they light up in. It is tedious. But what you do is you hit the button, or miss it. Okay, hit the button, and you have to remember that order specifically. And then you have to jump back and forth across these things, pedestals behind you, and this is what happens if you jump on the wrong one first. It will reset, and a laser will come out, and you'll get a different laser for each incorrect time you do it. So be on the lookout for that. Also, the combination will change every time you get it wrong. So seriously, don't get it wrong. There's the order, and then just make sure, for the love of the gods, that you don't get this wrong, because it's irritating, as you can see. I cut out the parts where I kept failing. But this is what you do. Whenever you step on the right one, it'll sink down, it'll turn yellow. And then you just need to make sure you go to the right one that's after that. And a little tactic that I would recommend, call it cheating if you want to, but I call it making something less difficult than it should be. Most of you have a cell phone. Take a video of the combination as it lights up so you can watch this. Because honestly, I was so frustrated trying to remember the correct order that's what I did. That's why I keep standing still for so long, is I'm looking at my phone to see what the combination was. To save yourself some sanity, I would recommend taking a video. You don't have to. I tried without it and it got on my nerves, so I quit. But anyways, once you're past that part, you just run on in like a classic spy mission, hack your console, and you make your way right back out of the vault. Simplicity in itself. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any trouble with Corpus or Grineer spy mission layouts, be sure to look through my channel to find the other 2 videos. I have one for each. They don't take very long at all, and they'll show you the fastest, most efficient ways to get through those. So I'm going to leave this video off here.